Assalamu alaikum, hello and namaste. Thank you to all my listeners and their immense support. This is Fareen here and welcome to episode 20 of The Limelight. Today on the hot seat, I have a gorgeous lady. Her name is Nazish Mubashir. She is the manager for Forever Living brand in Bahrain. Assalamu alaikum Nazish, how are you doing today?
Walaikum assalam, Farhi. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, dear. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Yes, likewise, Farhi. It's a pleasure to be here as well. Thank you so much for having me.
That's lovely to know, dear. So, where are you basically from?
Farhi, I'm from Pakistan originally, but I am living in Bahrain right now. That's where I'm based at the moment.
Okay. So, before we get into know more about your work, just give us a little glimpse of your personal life.
Oh, sure. Even though I'm Pakistani, I was born in Bangladesh. My early childhood was in England, and then I spent most of my life, and after that in Karachi. I only moved to Bahrain about 4.5 years ago, and I have two beautiful daughters, mashallah, aged almost 7 and 3. Mashallah. And just something I particularly that stood out to me in my childhood was my father and his upbringing, where he just taught us to excel in our studies. Don't worry about the housework, don't worry about anything, just good behavior and studying. So that's what we did, and that's why, me and my siblings, we always try to top in our batch. Be a position holder, alhamdulillah. Currently living in Bahrain, lovely, very peaceful place to be, with a very warm Bahraini people.
That's really amazing to know about you and your childhood, and may Allah bless you and your family with all the happiness and success in the whole world. Amen.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. So, Nazish, according to the information we have, you are by profession a dentist. And what motivated you to start or go for Forever Living?
Good question, Farhi. I actually was very passionate about doing dentistry. My parents wanted me to do MBBS, but I wanted to BDS, and they respected that because it's something I really wanted to do from early childhood. So, alhamdulillah, again, I topped my batch. But unfortunately, you know how it happens is with marriage, my dreams became a lot more difficult to fulfill. So specialization became impossible because that meant 5 years of being out of the house from morning to night practically. With a family, that would be very difficult. And even my, clinic and hospital practice became a little disturbed because of bed rest and pregnancies and children. So I just found, Freddie, that when I wasn't working, I felt very unproductive. I felt very bored. So my sister-in-law in Riyadh, she had also given up a 10-year online work with a software engineering company in America to work full-time with Forever because she was earning much better. And my father, who'd been pushing me back towards dentistry, he really feels it. Again, I love him and admire him. He says that a woman should know how to earn. No matter how happy she is in her married life, no one knows what the future holds. So you should be financially independent and capable of taking care of your kids, right? And so he had been pushing me back to dentistry, and I told him, Papa, if I'm not happy in life, then there's no point. And I wasn't enjoying my home life, so please don't push me. So then he said, okay, fine, you don't want to do dentistry, do what your sister-in-law is doing. You will have the best of both worlds. You'll be working, feeling productive, earning money, and you'll be at home for your kids throughout the day as well. So do that. Very honestly speaking, he kind of pushed me into it. And for the first month, I was like, Papa, what have you done? I'm a dentist, I can't do this. But I found the training is so good that, Alhamdulillah, I've done really, really well. So after a month or two, I began to say, hey, Papa, thank you. To my husband, I think, thank you. Bhaiya, thank you for forcing me into it because I'm very, very happy now. Alhamdulillah.
That is really nice. I mean, even though you felt that you were not able to cope up with your dentist profession and you were at home, your father, your husband, they both persuaded you to start something and get back to do something productive. It's amazing to have their support, and I wish you all the luck for this forever venture, dear.
Thank you so much, Harry. It means a lot.
You're welcome, dear. So, when did you start and till now, what are your achievements?
So I think what I've already said is that I regained my self-confidence. That was a big one for me. It was a really big one for me. And secondly, I've also developed a lot because you might not believe it, but I've been a very shy person all my life, right? And I would not be able to talk to strangers. So this company, again, the training is so good that it teaches you to develop. I've really developed my personality. I've become confident, well-groomed. I'm a great team leader to my team. My team loves me. So it's been a great journey of self-development for me in many different ways. So I love that. That for me is definitely an achievement. And also for me, an achievement would be that I've made my family and my husband proud of me again. That is a huge achievement to me. And physically speaking, I've gained a very great skin, glowing skin. People compliment me on my skin wherever I go, and it's helped my health. And of course, personal income. First is good pocket money, and now it's grown into enough for traveling and major savings. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Whereas I wasn't earning anything a period of 3 years. And yeah, I'm hitting the manager position was a big one for me because it's a very important position on the marketing plan. So that for me was a huge sense of achievement. That was the day my father, my brother, they told me that, Nazish, we are really proud of you. And in fact, even when I was a dentist, I used to think that I would treat a lot of patients for free. And I started my career, that was an intention of mine early on because I just liked helping people. So even with this company, I'm able to help people's health and I'm able to help them build a business and an income. So the people in my team that I've done that for, that is a big achievement for me. When I see them achieve things, that makes me feel much better than I do for myself. That's most of it, Ferry.
That's really wonderful, dear. You are helping others as well as yourself to gain something in life, and that is really nice of you.
Thank you so much.
You're
You're
welcome.
helping a lot of women yourself, Ferry, by the way.
Thank you so much, dear. Okay, and does your family get affected by the work you do?
Okay, honestly speaking, it's actually very flexible. So, like I'll work when the kids are at school, or I'll work when the kids are asleep, or, after giving them lunch or a bath. So in between I have little meetings and, stuff like that. So it's flexible. So overall, no, they haven't been neglected. Rather, they've become proud of me. And my kids really appreciate that I've given up dentistry for them to be home with them. But definitely during my manager months, those were about 2 months of my journey. In these 13 months, I was able to give less time because that was when I did give it a push. But other than that, it's been, good, very good work-life balance. But those 2 manager months, yes, I did have to I had to make my family understand that, I need this time. So please give it to me. And they supported me very well. Alhamdulillah, and again, it's been worth it. I feel that sometimes you have to make short-term sacrifices for longer-term gain. Like I said, my family overall has just been really proud of me in general.
That is so incredible, dear. When you're starting something, you have to give your 100%, and the support from the family is very crucial. So I have a rapid fire round for you here and a few questions. So get ready for that.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Okay. What is the best advice you ever got?
The best advice I ever got, definitely from my father, who's my inspiration, my guru, everything. He always told me, never put money over relationships. And I've seen him do that in his entire life, and because of it, he's never chased money. The money has always come to him because he's never really cared about it. And because of that, he has literally hundreds and hundreds of people, just who adore him, right? So for me, that was big advice. And I'm only now beginning to, really understand it properly.
Okay, that's nice. So, what is your favorite mobile app?
WhatsApp, I think I spend a little too much time on it, in fact.
Okay.
It's great connecting with everybody, and I love it.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, if you were given a superpower to be invisible, what would you do and why?
Yeah, I would probably follow my kids around in school because, I do that in a visible capacity whenever I can and as volunteering in school because I love seeing how they're growing up, how they interact with their class fellows and with their teachers. So that is one thing I would do. And maybe I'll even train my husband. I don't know. So I trust him, but it would be fun.
Yeah. Okay. What is that one thing you can never live without, except for oxygen and kids and family?
Recognition. Recognition to me is really important. I need recognition and love.
Yeah, that's really important. Good.
It's like my oxygen sometimes.
Right. Okay. Nazish, we have come to the last segment of our show where we ask your precious advice for our listeners.
Oh yes, I'd love to give something maybe I've learned from my life, from my years of experience with life. And I think I'd just like to say, Fari, that housewives are out there. I think you do incredible work. You are raising the future generations. I know how difficult it is to be a mother and to run the household smoothly without having your husband missing these most important times in the day of meeting. And I know that you're doing amazing work and keep going and stay strong, right? However, I would like to say that if you think that you're maybe, you've got too much time on your hands and you feel that you could use some of that time more productively, I would advise that you do try and realize some of your potential and make yourself productive in some way or the other, because I have focused when I have not been working and I've been a housewife. I've enjoyed the luxury of that, but I found myself, dwelling on the negatives in my life too much. And my friends as well, that all they do is, the ones that are not working anymore, they'll be talking about problems and they'll be focusing too much on that. So even then, I tell them to get productive so that they don't have time for these kind of things. And that productivity could be through charity work, through volunteer work, like at teaching at a school or, at relief camps. So for me, I remember anytime there's a call for that kind of volunteer work, I love to do that because I love that feeling of contributing to society, right, without any payment involved. It could be work from home, like me, if you want to help support your family's income so that you can lead a better life. Whatever it is, but get productive, make yourselves the best versions of yourselves, right? So that you live your life with no regrets. And because we only get one life, so let's make the most of it.
Nazish, I really love the advice which you gave, and especially as you said, they have to go pick some work or the other from which they can do from home or doing community work or helping around someone. Value counts, and then they can earn money.
I also actually teach at a weekend school as a volunteer teacher, right? There's no salary, but I feel again that I'm really helping some kids learn and improve their future. So that's something to me is very emotionally and spiritually satisfying as well.
Okay, that's very nice. Nazish, it was lovely to have your interview, and I thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule and doing this interview with us.
You're most welcome, Freddie. I would rather thank you instead for having me. It was an absolute pleasure. to speak with you and be on your podcast. It was just a lovely experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I wish you lots of success as well on your journey, because I love what you're doing. You're encouraging women to be the best version of themselves, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. Well done, and keep going.
Thank you so much, dear. I really need lots of prayers and wishes from you and your support.
You've got them. You've got them.
Okay, listeners, now if you have liked this interview, please click on the like button of the Limelight page, and also do comment, because comments are precious to us. So, thank you for listening, and Allah.